Alright guys, I'm excited. I haven't been this excited for a new Rocky item in a while. Oh boy, this is something that has come out very recently to celebrate the 40th anniversary of Rocky. That's right, 40 years! It's been 40 years since the original Rocky, and it still holds strong, even to this day. People all over the world know about Rocky. Alright, I'm rambling. Let's get into what I have here. This is awesome. This just came out. They're Topps Rocky trading cards. Oh yeah. And you know what? There are a lot of them. 330. This is the complete set. 40th anniversary right here. And a limited on-card Sylvester Stallone autographs. This is going to be so awesome. This is going to be a 6-part video. That's right. Each video is going to cover 55 cards. The first 30 cards I have pulled out. I'm going to go to 55 and continue. Now the cards are not in any particular order. The cards are numbered, but they're not in order. So this isn't going to be like one video, Rocky cards, video number 2, Rocky 2. It's going to be a mismatch because that's how they are in here. But it's going to be cool. So let's go ahead and get started on part 1, the first 55 Rocky cards. Now again, this video may be a little longer than the other videos because I want to go over the packaging and I want to go over the back of the cards, okay? Now, the back of the cards are all the same for each movie. I'm going to go ahead and show those now. We have the Rocky 1 back, and it tells the story of, you know, pretty much the general idea of the first Rocky movie. And we have the Rocky 2 premise on the back here. We have the Rocky 3 premise. And the Rocky 4 premise. And the Rocky 5 premise. And the Rocky Balboa premise. If you guys want to go ahead and read them, just pause the video. I just didn't want to have a still picture of the background, you know, just sitting here for 20 seconds or 30 seconds or 2 hours, depending on how long it takes you to read it. We might as well get started. Let's go! Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look at the box for these Rocky Topps cards. This is the top of the box here. And, you know, it says, celebrate the 40th anniversary of Rocky. Topps Rocky Complete Set includes 330 trading cards, limited on-card Sylvester Stallone autographs. Randomly inserted, no purchase necessary. So in here, there are, I don't know how many, it just says randomly Sylvester Stallone autographed cards. So that's going to be cool to be surprised to check those out. This is the side here. Pretty much says the same thing. It shows you some of the cards. Here's the bottom. Here's the side. Topps Rocky Complete Set includes 330 trading cards. I'm guessing this side says the same thing. Yes. So this is how it opens here, and then you lift it up, and here's the cards. Now, I have pulled the first 55 cards to go over. I have not seen any of these cards yet. We're going to go over them together, so let's go ahead and get started. Here's the first card I pulled out, and guess what? It is card number 1, and it's the Win Rocky Win card. Here's the second card I pulled out, and it's a Rocky 3 card. Now this card is labeled as card number 111, which means to me that these cards are going to be numbered by movie. So the first 55 cards in order are probably Rocky 1, continue with Rocky 2, and so forth. But since these are all put in the box, not in any kind of order, they're going to be not numbered correctly. But trust me, when I put these in my book, they're going to be in order. The next card is Mason Being Tended To. My hand's broke! What are you afraid of? There's nothing wrong to being afraid. To me there is. Why, you're human, aren't ya? Team Balboa looks on. Speed bag. Father and son. Playing stickball. Support from the corner. Golden robe. I get that there's 330 cards and some of the titles of these may not be the best. Golden robe, eh. You will lose. Come on, man! What do you need, an interpreter? It's time to go to school! Rocky Jr. at the bar. Did you ever notice in this movie that Rocky Jr.'s friend always repeated himself? Like he'd be like, front row, and I did this. It's kind of funny. Go back and check it out. Nose to nose. Did meat. Rocky makes a toast. Drago on home turf. Advice from Mick. Roll over him! Go through him! Fight ready. This one might be my favorite card so far. I really liked Rocky Balboa. Tommy leans into one. Keep it up. Keep it up. Rocky at ease. Now this is a Rocky 1 card, but I'm not quite sure this is a shot from Rocky 1. This might be Rocky 2. Tell me what you guys think. Drago's reach. Damn, that's a big reach. Here comes the left. High impact. The Russians cut and it's a bad cut. The challenger. Rocky Balboa. Rocky with man's best friend. Rocky in leather. Rocky at the bedside. Attacking the body. That's not true. Hitting the speed bag. Again, this is a shot that I'm not quite sure is from Rocky. It might be from Rocky 2. Paulie meets the press. I guess he's meeting him for the first time in Rocky Balboa. What about steps? Why doesn't it say steps meets the press? Shouldn't it say steps meets the press? I think it should have said steps meets the press. It should have said steps meets the press. Drago, no longer invincible. Wearing the belt. This is either a behind-the-scenes shot or a deleted scene because we never see Rocky put the strap on in Rocky 2. The only thing he does is hold it over his head and then put it on his shoulder. Interesting picture. Pondering Rocky. On your mark, get set, go! What's the matter with you? Late round comeback. He's chopping the Russian down! Reigning champ. Dixon won the fight, but Rocky won over the fans. This guy will kill you to death inside of 3 rounds! Welcome, Rocky Jr. I thought we'd name him after the father. No. Romantic evening. This is an interesting shot because this is a shot from the director's cut or producer's cut or work print of Rocky V. This is a scene that they really should have kept in the movie. It's an excellent scene. Grocery shopping. It's one of those not so great titles for the card. Dixon lands a left hook. Post-fight blues. This title is definitely not accurate. Rocky was super happy at the end of that fight. He went the distance and he won Adrian back. He was at the height of his entire life. He was a happy, happy man. I don't think he had post-fight blues. Timing Rocky. The champ. I don't hate Balboa, but I pity the fool. Left hook. Paulie upset with Adrian. I love him, you don't! Adrian fearing for Rocky's life. I'm pretty sure this is a picture from when Apollo fought Drago, not Rocky against Drago because of Adrian's dress. That's a mess up. Carried off. Remember right when Rocky wins and he jumps in the air, Duke like clears the top rope, he like leaps over it. It's pretty cool. Check it out. Haymaker! I wonder where that phrase derives from, haymaker. I mean, they're not making hay, literally. Anyway. Rocky and Son celebrate final fight. Staying strong together. Why do we gotta come back to the same place we started? I gotta do it, but you don't gotta do it. Focus. Hanging at the gym? No. This is from Rocky's apartment. He's not at the gym. This is when he's on his date with Adrian, you know, where he tries to seduce Adrian and forces himself on Adrian. Gloves up. Holding the rosary beads. I honestly can't remember this scene. I'm going to have to go back and watch the movie. Rocky knocks the champ down. This is a cool card. So there you have it, guys. The first 55 cards of the 330 cards. Stay tuned for part 2. Thanks for watching.